This week on George to the Rescue.
I can't make sure everybody has a home. I wish I could. I can't make sure nobody goes to bed hungry. I don't know how. But what I know how to do is take a book from point A to point B and make sure that people who don't have the luck of having books at their fingertips have them.
So it's I understand it's the garage, that's your office? Well, we're gonna see if we can make that space a little bit more user-friendly. What do you think about that? This scaffolding marks the exact level of our loft. And as you can see, there's plenty of room up above, and right here, plenty of room underneath.
Oh. Oh! It's not the same space.
This week's rescue brings us to Queens Village, New York, to the home of former teacher, librarian, and textbook editor Dana Zachary. A few years ago, Dana started up the Book Donation Connection, a nonprofit that has already contributed over 30,000 books to schools, hospitals, community centers, and homeless shelters. Dana runs the entire BDC from her unfinished garage, which is frigid in the winter and sweltering in the summer. With the BDC's inventory quickly rising, Dana's finding it harder to stay organized. So her mother, Carol, wrote to us asking us to surprise her beloved daughter with a rescue. And for somebody who's already done so much, how could we resist?
My name is Dana Zachary, and right now you're in my living room in Queens Village. This is also the site of the small nonprofit that I run called the Book Donation Connection. It links people who have unwanted excess books and other literacy materials with people who can put them to good use. We give books to schools and hospitals and homeless shelters and anywhere you can think of, children's groups, really any group that can put these books to good use. I can't remember a time I didn't love books. I've grown up in a family of readers. We're book obsessed, and that's where this started. This started as an idea like 11 years ago.
It's what she does. It's something she loves. Dana made this nonprofit out of nothing. She didn't have a background in business. She read books to find it. Everything that has become was because she made it.
We decided, because we're grassroots and it's just a labor of love, we operate out of the family home. The nonprofit inventory is housed in the garage, and the office work that goes along with it happens all over the house. And I sort of encroach on the space of my family more and more every day. The garage, I'm incredibly lucky that we have the garage because we've done the best we could making it work, but it's sort of a nightmare. It is not temperature controlled, so we were working outside in 17 degrees this winter and then in the heat wave, and it's an unfinished space.
Dana's out every morning and late at night, and she's sorting and boxing and getting the books ready to go.
I can't make sure everybody has a home. I wish I could. I can't make sure nobody goes to bed hungry. I don't know how. But what I know how to do is take a book from point A to point B and make sure that people who don't have the luck of having books at their fingertips have them. That's what I know how to do. And so the BDC is the thing that lets me do that. It's my heart. I mean, it's my family, and it's what we do. It's the BDC.
I wrote in, and as I was writing, I realized I was writing for me, not for her. For me to write it was putting into words what I knew in my heart. I knew that she's special, and what she's doing is special, and it can only get bigger and better. And somebody besides me will be in love with the idea of the BDC.
Hello, Dana?
Yes.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
My name's George Oliphant.
I know who you are.
Oh, I'm here to rescue you.
No way.
Yes, sirree.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm
my
not
God.
joking.
You can't imagine how much we love your show.
Oh,
Come on in. Come in.
all right. So it's I understand it's the garage. That's your office?
Well, the office is in like 12 rooms in the house.
Yeah.
But our books, our inventory is housed in the crazy garage.
Which is,
And,
I can understand, gets a little hot, a little
The garage
cold.
is unbelievable. It's got no temperature control. We just got lighting the other month, so it didn't have light for the longest time. I mean, and I'm grateful because it's a space to use, but
Right.
it is we just sort of do the best we can trying to use it.
Well, we're gonna see if we can make that space a little bit more user friendly. What do you think about that?
I am. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so this is the loveliness that is the garage.
Wow.
It looks like it has a leak, but we haven't lost any books, thank goodness.
You have tons of room vertical that's just not being used at all.
We have, I mean, it's wasted space, so much wasted space.
So much wasted
it's
space.
so tall, but I can't even, I mean, we've never been able to figure out what we would do.
I see lots of potential. I'm gonna keep it a secret right now because I don't want you to be blown away on reveal day, but I think we can do a lot with this room.
Oh, thanks, George.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh, wow.
In order to take care of Dana's garage/office, it needs to be made strong, which is why I got my friend Frank Renzino from Benco Interiors here, and it needs to be made beautiful, which is why I had the lovely Jill Vegas. Guys, this is it. This is our rescue.
Pretty clean, empty space. We want to dress it up, frame out all the walls, nice white box, and your lovely design comes into play.
Yes, I see storage, new storage, and we've got all this ceiling height.
One of the things that we've developed as an idea was to maximize the use of the height by creating a loft. So we're coming out about 6 feet, and we're going to create the office space above, which adds all this extra floor space for her to do her work. There you have it. We're ready to roll.
All right, well, we're all on the same page. You guys ready?
Let's rock it out.
Let's rescue. For color, inspiration, and so much more, visit a Benjamin Moore store. To locate a Benjamin Moore store near you, log on to benjaminmoore.com. Thank you, friends and volunteers of the BDC, for coming here at Dana's house. You guys all know what Dana does for the BDC and what this garage really is. It's her office, it's storage, it's a mess. And that's what we're here to do today. We are here to clear that place out and build it into something beautiful, something special, something that's gonna help all of you. So without further ado, what do you say we get all those books out of there? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Dana is deserving of this rescue because she's really wonderful. She spends all of her time doing all of this amazing volunteer work, creating this organization, and it's just amazing. I've never seen someone so dedicated and taking up so much of their life for their cause. It's really, really inspiring.
Keep everyone motivated and proper technique. I'm looking for inspiration.
Dana is one of the most dedicated people I know. She gets something in her head that she wants to do, and she just does it. She could probably go for a PhD and have some crazy professor job somewhere, but this is what she does.
Office clutter checklist. Don't you think that's like the theme here?
Frank, now that we're done with demolition, what do you say we start building out this garage?
All right, I guess we should run to the Home Depot and get some supplies.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Frank, the Home Depot has given us whatever we need for this rescue, so what's on the list?
Well, one of the first things we need to pick up is the framing material for the loft.
Okay.
We need to pick up our drywall.
Yep.
Taping equipment.
Insulation.
Insulation. We have baseboard heating, the lighting.
It's all under this roof, so let's do some shopping.
Sounds good.
Air conditioning, or HVAC system. Check that off the list. What makes an HVAC system really work? Good insulation.
Well, you have to have insulation. That's one of the energy-saving pieces of equipment. Is great, but if we're letting all the energy out of the space, it really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Here we are, energy-efficient light bulbs. This is what I'm talking about. Get some of these. You know, actually, these do the same job as your incandescent bulbs, but they don't have any of that heat.
And in that small space, you definitely want to avoid heat any way you can.
Right, and again, you want to save energy. How many of these do we need?
About 15, I'd say.
15? For the love of Pete! All right.
Hold on, you're 14 short.
Can you get the other 14? I got this one. Now let's get this stuff installed. The Home Depot's really helping us out on this rescue, donating all of our materials for the Dana's Garage makeover. So, what do you say we get it off the truck, load it on up in the driveway?
We have to bring this up. So, you know, I'm doing what I can. These are the hands of a rescuer. So I figured I'll do my part. I'll just drive this up in the forklift.
Hey, no pressure, Jill, all right? But this is all of our materials. This is everything. There's no replacing this stuff.
That car better get out of my way. Okay. Oh, it beeps. I think my work here is done. I'm gonna go work on the design.
So the loft is going to be right here. This is going to be her office, where the desk is going to be, her chair. We're going to have stairs over here. In order to make it really secure and strong, we actually are taking our metal studs and we're putting wood beams, 2x6s in behind them, so we have something to put our lag bolts in so it hangs nice and flat and nice and sturdy. This scaffolding marks the exact level of our loft. And as you can see, there's plenty of room up above, and right here, plenty of room underneath. In order to add some heat and some light, we're gonna need some electricity, so I got Fitton Murray here from Midland Electric. Fitton, what's the game plan for this garage?
Basically, we're going to add some light underneath the platform here to light up this under area.
I like that.
We're going to have a larger fixture up on top of this power box up here to light up the upper platform and the open area.
Well, now that we got the garage framed, it's time to start insulating. My friend Tom Herron from Owens Corning is here to make sure we do it correctly. Thanks for being on the rescue.
Thank you very much, George.
So we have our Eco Touch Pink Panther insulation here. We got it from the Home Depot, and when I used to see this stuff as a kid, I would get all itchy and I just would run the other way, but that's not the case anymore, is it?
No, not at all. We've changed the way we manufacture this product, so it's very consumer-friendly, virtually itch-free, so people shouldn't be afraid to use it at all.
Wow, 99% natural materials, 50% recycled materials. This is a true green product, even though it's pink. What do you say? Let's unroll it and start installing it.
Perfect.
Now that the garage is fully insulated, it's time to rock. Let's hang some drywall.
Excuse me.
That was the first time I've ever heard him say excuse me. Usually he's just like,
It's taking entirely too long, though. All right, we need an inside corner here. Let's do it. How many screws you got in this? Come on, Jarrell. I don't hear nails moving. They ain't gonna go in by themselves. So let's do 10-foot section. You guys can get out of my way. No, you're 16 on center. Bang up the Tico. Let's go. If George doesn't move, move him. It's just wrong, George. It's just wrong. My mother's gonna be very offended about that.
one of the main culprits for making this garage so uncomfortable, this garage door. It actually went in and cut off half the space. We're taking care of that problem today with the help of Bill Miller from Harley Door.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. What is the game plan? How are we going to actually utilize all the space we have in this garage?
Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out, of course, the old door and the old frame. This door went up and back a little bit.
Yeah.
The new door is going to have a vertical lift track where it's going to save so much room. You're going to be able to utilize the whole 14 feet of your inside
So
of your garage.
it's going to go straight up rather than cut the space in half.
That is correct.
We got our split Mitsubishi HVAC system here. This part is our condenser. Inside, we got the air handler that's going to make everything cool in the summer, warm in the winter. And to get it installed properly, we brought in the Home Depot certified crew from Iceberg, my man Paul and Leo. We got our stairs installed. No more taking the ladder up to the loft. Our friends from JMP custom made this beautiful staircase for you, Dana. When working in a tight space like this corner or a 10 by 20 garage, you want to use a low VOC paint. Benjamin Moore Aura, the perfect paint. 2 coats, none of that paint smell, it's not toxic, and hey, it always gets the job done.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by Eco Options at the Home Depot. Almost 4,000 environmentally friendly products sold at the Home Depot to help you save green and live green.
Know someone in need of a rescue? Send us an email at george@nbc.com. You don't really know what someone else's life is like until you walk a mile in their moccasins. So to find out what it's like to be Dana running the BDC, I'm going to spend the day with her.
All right, George, you ready for story time?
I was born ready for story
Let's
time.
read to these kids.
All right.
Every day.
I hope you're right.
Oh! Here's Pokey, and you turn yourself around.
I see you guys
All
right
right.
there. We got big grinders, we got small grinders, we got whatever it takes to make this garage absolutely perfect. My friend Jay Feingold from Tailored Living, featuring Premier Garages here. What is the game plan?
Game plan is we're going to give her a new floor and we're going to address all her storage needs with all these heavy books. And this floor is going to be polished and it's going to be total industrial look. It's going to be perfect.
I love that. It'll really open up the space. And then storage solutions.
We want to stick to the walls here. It's a tight space. We're going with cabinetry, a big counter right on this wall, and we got a home office up there.
All right, so Jay, we got all of our cabinetry here. What are we going to do? Just mount it to the wall?
Yeah, we're going to put them on legs. They're going to be off the ground. It's about 6 inches, and this way we can get underneath those cabinets. Keep it clean. No pests can nest under there.
Love that. All right, let's get these things mounted. Jay, everything's almost finished up.
Yeah, all we got left is the shelves, doors, and handles.
Let's get them installed so that Jay can start designing.
Yeah, Jay will do great. Okay, now to you, Jay. That's good. What's wrong with you? What? I don't even know how you got this job. All right, let's go.
All the construction is done. It's now design time. Jill's here. The people from DeGaulle are here. We're putting up our wallpaper, getting everything organized. And then it's yours, Dana.
Isn't that fantastic? Wow, who picked that?
Office Depot hooked us up with all the supplies that Dana and the BDC are ever gonna need. Frank, Jill, I have had a lot of fun. Thank you for all the help.
You're so welcome. I'm so happy the BDC has a new HQ.
You certainly do.
You're very welcome, my friend. The place looks fantastic. I think Dana's gonna love it.
Well, the proof is in the pudding. Let's go get her.
Okay.
George the Rescue is sponsored in part by 3M. For more information on 3M products or to find a retailer near you, go to 3m.com.
happy to come in and help Dana with this renovation, considering her life's work, her life's mission is helping other people. And now that we've renovated it, maximized the space, and organized them, I think there's no limit to the amount of people that they can reach with this program. And it makes me feel good to be able to do something for someone who does so much for so many people.
I love helping Dana and the BDC out. I love what she's doing with taking books and giving them to somebody who will really need them. It makes me so happy to be a part of this and give her a space that will give them the energy to continue to do their amazing work.
What do you say? You guys ready?
So ready.
Behind this door, this is where the magic lies. The door, really just the tip of the iceberg.
The door is amazing.
All right?
The door is amazing.
A little natural light, does the body good.
Wow.
All right, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's not the same space.
Oh my God.
It is unbelievable that it's the same space.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
This is the new HQ of the BDC.
It's amazing because when do people from my family, my whole life, who gets lucky enough to have somebody say to them, you know, you've got this dream, we just want to have you be able to do it, how can we help? Who gets that? I mean, how do I get lucky enough? I have a family that said that to me my whole life. And now, you guys come and make a dream come true that we couldn't have even dreamed. I don't know how people get lucky this way.
You deserve it.
Says my mother.
Shall we go upstairs?
Yes, let's go upstairs. Oh no! Oh my
Look at that red
God,
chair.
look at the red chair and look at the desk.
Yeah, we got you an HP Touch Smart computer.
I needed that so badly. Oh my gosh.
It was one email. It was one email that I said, all right, I'll try. And it's like you throw a pebble in the ocean and you say, oh, look at the ripples. And this is the ultimate ripple. I never, ever expected this.
This rescue changes the way we're able to operate. And every time I get a box out the door, and every time I put a book into a child's hand, it's directly because I'm freed up in here to do it. It will make all the difference. Thank you so
Keep it up.
This was a rescue. This was absolutely a rescue.
Somebody had to come.
You did. Thank you again.
Stay tuned for scenes from next week's George to the Rescue.
Good morning, Sojourner Truth Academy.
My team from George to the Rescue, we're coming here and we're gonna fix that cafeteria of yours.
Wow!